Hello guys, today I will show you how to install my new OpenTop receivers for the Ruger 1022. They allow you to field strip the firearm within seconds by just removing this pin. You can remove the cover, so you have full access to the bolt, the barrel and the trigger group for cleaning or maintenance. First of all, remove the magazine. Then make sure the firearm is empty. Then remove the screw that holds the receiver in the stock. Make sure that the safety is in the middle, so you can remove the receiver. Just lift the barrel and pull it out. Put the stock to the side. Then you have to remove the two screws that hold the V-block and the barrel in place. I highly recommend using an Allen key for this job, because if you're using a screwdriver, it's because of the angle, it's hard to get into this screw. I've seen a lot of screws that are messed up. So loosen the screws and remove them. One of the main advantages of this receiver is that the barrel can stay in place, because it can be cleaned from the rear. Because in the original design you have to remove the barrel to clean it, and because of this V-block system, the alignment of the barrel is never exactly the same, so the point of impact will always change a little bit. To remove the barrel on older rifles, it's usually quite simple. If it's a factory new rifle, I usually clamp them in a vise with some rubber pads. I make sure to also clamp it here, because here's the most rigid part, and then I turn the barrel with both hands. It's the easiest way to remove the barrel from a new rifle. Then we have to remove the trigger group pins. One fell already out. Sometimes they get stuck, sometimes they fall out. That's another advantage of the OpenTop receiver. Now we can remove the trigger group. Now we have to remove the recoil buffer pin, which is not really a pin. It's not really a buffer, because it's made from steel. It's always important to lay something softer under the receiver, so you don't scratch it. To remove the bolt, you have to pull the charging handle back, and then you can lift the bolt up. With this receiver it would be just like that, and you could remove the bolt. That's the advantage. To put the bolt back in, just to show you if you have an original version, if you try to push the charging handle back here, the recoil spring rod will just bend. I usually take a screwdriver or something similar, and I push it back here. Then I hold it here with my finger, and then you can put the bolt back in. which is tricky too. Then you have to push the bolt down, so you apply pressure on the charging handle so it slips right into the gap. Now we are installing the open top receiver. First of all, we install the barrel with the V-block. The barrel bore dimension is optimized, so even aftermarket barrels are drop-in with the lowest possible play in the barrel bore. I did a lot of tests and the rifle was always very accurate. Now it's important to check the barrel alignment. Before you tighten the screws for the V-block. This gap here should be the same on both sides. Then you can tighten the screws. Don't over tighten them, you don't want to ruin your threads. Now we can install the trigger group. And the buffer pin. Then we can put this assembly into the receiver. Make sure again that the safety is in the middle. And you can tighten this screw. Installing the bolt is now very simple. We insert the bolt, we insert the charging handle with the recoil spring from the ejection port. It's the easiest way, especially if you have a large charging handle. Then we slip the bolt under it. Then we make sure that the spring guide rod is inserted in this hole. And then we just take the charging handle and push it into this gap. We open the pin, we insert the cover, we close the pin, and the open top receiver is installed. Thank you and goodbye.